G'day everybody, Shinobi here. Today we are going to be talking about situational awareness. Situational awareness is awareness of yourself, the environment, and any situations around you. And there are 4 main levels of situational awareness that every person or operator should aim to achieve. Level 1, self-awareness. How you look, act, and present will have an effect on how the environment and those in the environment will respond to you. If you look like a physically weak person wearing expensive, colourful clothes, while walking around with your headphones on, you are likely a target for theft or assault. Or if you enter an environment that is of a particular cultural group and you dress in an offensive manner to that particular culture, you have made yourself a target. Alternatively, you can also act and dress in a manner that may allude to you being more powerful than you are in order to stay safe or gain opportunities. This would be considered a form of pretexting that you can see in my video on pretexting. Level 2, awareness of the immediate surroundings. The 525 rule is a counter-IED rule. It calls for checking your immediate surroundings, a 5-metre radius, and then your exterior surroundings of a 25-metre radius for any risks, threats, or opportunities. Level 3, context awareness. Suspicious behaviour, a person that's likely armed, or a car driving towards a pedestrian crossing that's not likely to slow in time, are examples of contextual awareness. It's seeing a threat, risk, or opportunity and determining what or who it will affect. Level 4, predicting the future. We are not psychics, but it's possible that you can use available data, patterns, and variables to predict events that are likely to occur. For example, a populated area in a primarily Western country, celebrating a religious event in an insecure, open location is likely a threat from religious extremists. The OODA Loop. Developed by Colonel John Boyd, a United States Air Force fighter pilot and military strategist, the OODA Loop is a situational awareness technique that many in the military and law enforcement utilize. It stands for observe, orient, decide, and act. Observe. Put yourself in a position that makes observation easy. Gather information about your surroundings using all senses. Watch out for threats, risks, and opportunities, and note your entry and exit points. Orient. Analyze and interpret what you've observed. How does what you've observed compare to what is normal? Assess the situation and analyze the possible course of events. Decide. Choose a course of action in order to deal with, escape, or capitalize on whatever has occurred. Act. Execute your decision. You will continue the loop as necessary. You should also learn to rely on your gut instinct. What we call gut instinct is actually subconscious pattern recognition that is rooted in psychology and neuroscience. The human brain is highly adept at recognizing patterns in data, including sights, sounds, behaviors, and contexts. Over time, through repeated exposure to various situations, the brain stores these patterns in memory. When faced with a new situation, the brain matches it against stored patterns to determine what action to take. Much of this pattern matching happens in the subconscious mind without deliberate thought, meaning that your gut instinct will likely recognize a threat long before you actively notice it. The more experience a person has in a specific domain, the more refined their subconscious pattern recognition becomes. For instance, an experienced firefighter might instinctively recognize the signs of a building collapse, or a seasoned intelligence analyst might sense when something about a situation is off. Instinct is not a mythical force. It is a powerful tool built into all animals in order to remain situationally aware. Other tool sets such as the Cooper's color code are used by operators, however they don't address the notion of ambush or unpredictability. The other problem with Cooper's color code is that white, the first color, states you can totally relax, whereas black or red is the total focus on a threat. You should always account for nuance. Threats exist at home and in your most relaxed moments. Similarly, you should not entirely focus on one threat when in danger, as there may be others. How can you practice situational awareness? First, practice your observational skills. Every time you enter a new space, take a moment to notice some details, identify the exits, people and objects. Try to make it a habit. Use your peripherals more. When people walk past, try to use your peripheral vision to watch them for as long as possible. Similarly, use your peripherals to detect people without turning your head. Start people watching. Read their behaviour, culture, dress and patterns and assess them. Get in the habit of looking at the people around you more deeply. Minimize your distractions. If you need to use your phone when you're out and about, get in the habit of positioning yourself, scouting the area, and maintaining awareness while using it. If you're listening to music through headphones, lower the volume so you can still hear background noise. Lastly, run scenarios for fun. In any location you are, imagine what you would do if an event occurred and how you might escape, who might do it, etc. An example could be, you're on the bus sitting in the back seats, a threat sits close to you, now how do you escape? Or how do you help the lady a few lines down deal with the threat? Or how do you avoid the situation entirely? No amount of situational awareness training or fancy 4-letter acronyms can make you situationally aware off the bat. The only thing that will turn you into a human radar will be good habits. Develop your habits every day and work on the skills you need. No good skill comes overnight. If this video was helpful for you, please like and subscribe for more Tradecraft and Intel skills. This is Shinobi, signing off.